So I want to share one of my favorite travel hacks with you. This is basically how to save $50 per night from, I'll say, most hotels. Some of the smaller hotels that don't have a lot of inventory or are not listed on a number of travel websites, this might not work with. But for a lot of hotels, this will work. And I've used it quite a bit, and I actually really like it. So I searched for hotels in Las Vegas and I selected the Trump International Hotel. Please, this has nothing to do with politics. It just happened to pop up and I know it works with this, so I want to show you how it works. So it shows that the rates here are $199 from Expedia and Booking.com. If we click more rates, it's going to show us more. But the first thing that we want to preclude this with is that it has to be booked from Expedia because Expedia has a price guarantee. And on this price guarantee, it gives you 24 hours from their booking to find something cheaper. They'll refund the difference and give you a $50 coupon for future travel, which you, of course, have to use on Expedia. So on hotels, the cheaper rate is for 2 days before check-in. However, they have this thing called Expedia Plus. Expedia Plus just gives you gives you points that you can then redeem for coupons. And if you're an Expedia Plus member, they'll match your hotel price until midnight before check-in. So there's different levels of this Expedia Plus. I happen to be a gold level member, and so it shows you here, all the different things, and you end up earning more points as a gold member than you would as the blue and silver. So you'll kind of move up in membership as you book through Expedia. There's a certain either dollar amounts or number of stays that qualify you for it. And they have these other features or benefits, I guess. I've never used really any of them. Maybe I'll look into that at some point. And then you have to just fill out the guarantee form. So I'll show you how we get to that. So here's the hotel that I selected. And you can see Expedia says $199 for the Superior King. So does Booking.com. So does Travelocity. So does Priceline. Yada, yada, yada. But what you want to look at here is the total, $252 at Priceline versus $255 at Expedia. Now, we do not want to book this with Priceline. We want to book it with Expedia and use Priceline's price to submit to Expedia for their price guarantee. So they will first refund the difference so you don't pay any more. Second, give you a $50 gift card. Now, if you're going to stay here 2 nights, what I would suggest is do a separate search for the second night. And if that is pretty much in line with what it would cost for 2 nights together, keep in mind you can get a $50 coupon for the second night as well. So for 2 nights you could save $100. So this is a $50 per night within reason. If you do it for like 6 months or something every day, that could get very, very cumbersome. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the Expedia price. So we're going to open that in a new tab. While that's doing it, we're going to go to Priceline. Sometimes, even though it says the exact same number, they can be off by just a couple pennies. And if it's less than $1, Expedia will not refund you the difference, but you will still get the $50 coupon. So our internet's being a little slow here, or either that or Expedia is. There's the hotel. All right. So we want to, for this example, we're looking at the Superior 1 King bedroom. And I'm just going to hit reserve. And you can see the total here with taxes and fees is $255. Oh, wait. There's a resort fee and taxes, things like that. To do at the hotel, that's your resort fee. So the total is $255.08. Now we're going to go to Priceline. And one thing that really irritates me about Priceline is I have to select the hotel again, which, why? Because I already picked it. So we're going to just wait for it to do its thing. We're going to go down here and Superior King Bed Room and click book. Priceline also opens a really nice stupid pop-up in my background, which I hate. But so the total here is $251.51. On Expedia, it's $255.08. So that gives you a little bit less than $4 difference. Expedia being the one that's more expensive, which is exactly what you want, because Expedia, again, will refund the difference, and then they'll give you a $50 credit to use for future hotel stays, or actually anything on Expedia. This will also work with other types of travel products, as Expedia mentioned, vacation packages, rental cars, blah, blah, blah. I always do this. Make sure that I find something cheaper, even if only by a couple pennies, when I'm booking, so I can get that $50 coupon from Expedia. So what I would do in this case is I would take a screenshot of this. I would go back to Expedia, I'd do my booking. They will give me an itinerary number. So then you go to the Expedia price guarantee form, and I would kind of just come up with a fake one. Why do I not meet the price guarantee? Oh, I have to click yes. There we go. So yes, it's in US dollars. I guess that's another stipulation. So then I fill this out with the form. I attach my screenshot. I tell them, where I saw it. That's the Priceline.com. And how much? $255.08. $251.41 maybe. What was it? $251.51. Okay. So I would fill this out. The purchase date doesn't seem to matter. They just look at the itinerary number, because sometimes the purchase date, it'll be let's say I booked it a month ago, but I waited until the day or two before to submit this in case I saw something even cheaper. But I have this screenshot that I took when I originally booked as my backup. The dates won't line up. So I just pick whatever date. It doesn't seem to matter. So how do you know this works? Well, here's a email from Expedia. Shows that they've credited me the $26.60 for the difference. Plus they gave me the $50 right here, Expedia travel coupon. Takes about 3 to 4 weeks. That's the only thing that's kind of annoying about this. Here are some of my recent travels, and you can see the Expedia price guarantee emails that I've gotten from them. And then they give you the coupons. So here's a hotel that I stayed at. I don't want to really say which hotel this is because I don't want to have somebody know a little bit too much about me. But you can see I earned Expedia points, so 92 points, and for the gold level I get another 28. So these points go towards coupons that Expedia gives you just for booking through them, kind of like airline miles or hotel points. This hotel was a last minute hotel that I picked while we were traveling. It was a pretty nice hotel, normally about $350 a night. They'd marked it down to $109 because it was, I don't know, 6 p.m. or something when we checked in. So you can see the $109. Here's the taxes and fees. Here is the best price guarantee coupon that I had from previously. So I applied $50 towards that. My subtotal is $73. I used my Expedia Plus points for another $27 and change off of there. So I paid $46 to stay in a really nice hotel that my other alternative for this price would probably be, let's say, Motel 6, maybe not even that. A lot of things are not $45 anymore. So that's how I saved the money on the Expedia $50 per night travel hack. I hope you enjoy it and it works for you.